Do you ever just look at the front of an F-350 and think, man, why are there not enough lights on that? I do. And I'm driving at night, I can't see anything. So, Baja Designs to the rescue. And Addictive Desert Designs with new bumpers. We got new front and rear bumpers and lights to put in them. The actually main thing that made me want to do this is come check it out. We have a little accident in the backside. Look what happened. We turned too sharp and the spare tire on a trailer pressed right into there, which pressed this up, which has scratched the paint on the tailgate whenever it comes down. So we need to get a new bumper anyway. So I thought, let's just upgrade and get some cool stuff. We also later today are going to pick a winner for the El Camino. We're gonna pick him, call him. It's gonna be great. Or her, could be a girl, we don't know. Let's unpack, see what we got.
Ford F-Series, 100% assembled in America.
Bentley.
Wait, yeah, come back. Wait.
Here you go. Thanks. This is the ADD Bomber rear bumper for Super Duties. It's pretty slick. We got to put the backup sensors in, the new lights. This is a Squadron Sport white for reversing or just if you want light in the back. We also got to put the license plate lights in. I think that's what goes here, and then I think that is for our trailer hitch plugs. There's a lot of electronics we need to put in the back bumper, so I'm gonna start putting these lights in here. Also, another treat for you guys, mostly me today, is that the Barracuda has not run in a very long time because it just hasn't had a fuel pump, and it's because we needed to get it rebuilt because it did a runaway on me and just started dumping fuel. It got hung up. It was scary. But we got Steve and Willie coming over with a repaired P-pump for the 12-valve Cummins today, and we are going to hopefully see that thing run for the first time in months, which will be awesome. Just knocking things off the list today. New bumpers. New CUDA. It's gonna be a good day.
Lunch?
Lunch would be awesome.
Lunch would be great.
What's up, dudes?
What's up, brother? Howdy.
So we got a new, it's the same P-pump, it's just gone through, right?
Yes, been going back through.
So this was the problem. So for those who don't remember, this thing did a runaway on me where it just got all the fuel it wanted and I couldn't get it to stop. It wouldn't idle back down. It was like, wah! As I was driving. So I like pulled the fuel cutoff as it drifted off the road and shut off in a ditch. Very scary, big pucker factor. How did this make that happen?
Yeah, so inside this, underneath this is where all your delivery valves are, and you have these, which are plungers, and they sit underneath each one of these, and it's got a camshaft in it, just like an engine.
It's basically like a tiny engine to run our bigger engine.
Exactly.
That's what it looks like, which is really funny.
Yeah, and they use these things for making huge power because they're built really robust. But the biggest issue of why this happened is a lack of fuel. Like we had said before, doing all this stuff, you get a lot of sponsored parts from people who really want to be part of it, and you do the best you can with everything. And the bottom line is that the fuel system that we had just wasn't enough for it. And so it was using more fuel than it was returning back inside the pump.
What you're saying is you need the fuel to lubricate this as well. The fuel actually, the diesel lubricates this thing.
It does.
So we were dumping tons of fuel. We had too much fuel dumping into the engine, but not enough fuel lubricating this thing, so it just got stuck open.
Yeah, it galled it. It got really, really hot. This stuck in one spot, and because the fuel rack, there's a rack in there that's kind of like a ruler, and it indexes on all 6 of these. And so when you add power, the plungers change, and it opens up the spill port on the side of it to add more fuel, to add more power. So when it hangs up and it sticks in one position, in the up position, that holds the rack. And so the other 5 of them that are behind it are just constantly being held at
wide open.
Yeah, exactly. Or whatever position this is, which in your case was pretty close to wide open.
I was going up the hill, and so I was like, let's give it some extra. I was like, rah! And I was like, all right, that's enough. I'll let off. And it never let off.
It kept going, yeah.
So they're gonna throw the P pump back on this thing and fire up. I have since then made the decision I don't want this engine in here anymore. So we're gonna put a 6.7 Cummins in here, which will be not only more controllable,
yes,
it'll also be more power, more streetable.
More streetable, yeah. That's the biggest thing. You can tune those things to be super clean. They'll spool big turbos without much effort.
Just more technology.
Tunes on the fly.
Yeah. I want something that's a little easier to drive around. I want to be able to drive this thing down the street on just a chill afternoon and not worry about it going, wah! Also just freight training smoke everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's what we're working on. And by we, I mean them. Good job, guys. So in the front bumper, which is also ADD Bomber front bumper for Super Duties, we have 3 huge spots here for these big lights. These are LP6s in amber, as you saw. Just freaking awesome. Amber is the way to go for 2 reasons. The first reason is when you're driving, amber lights make your eyes fatigue less. The second reason is they look awesome. And so these LP6s actually have a backlight as well. So like whenever you hit the keys and unlock it and it turns on like some of your running lights, the LP6s will also have little running lights on, which just look freaking cool. That's what I love. We put the exact same ones on the Bronco Raptor and they look so freaking good with all the other orange accents. This one has little amber all up top. It's got them in the mirrors. It's got them on the sides. And so having them down there is gonna look cool also. And then we have these Squadron SAE lights, and they are in amber as well. So these are gonna be kind of our fog lights, and we can turn them on totally separately. So I'll have those lights out to the side, and we'll have the 3 big ones up front for when I really need to light up everything in front of me. And then we have white Squadron Sports that are gonna go in the back bumper. So you can use those for, having more light when you're reversing, or if you're behind the truck and just wanna light up stuff, you can do that as well. Yeah. Just gonna take a nap. Got this on, ain't going nowhere. This is what the bumper bolts to. The bolts bumper to. I don't know what happens about cars. hour winner for the El Camino is Ethan Grant of Jackson, Missouri. And we're going to call him. He does not know he won this thing yet, so we're going to call him.
Please hang up and redial the number, including the area code announcement.
Ethan?
Welcome to Verizon
Is this
Wireless.
Ethan?
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please.
Ethan's real bossy. All right, well, that's the best number we got for you.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Let's try again.
To Verizon Wireless, your call.
Okay, we have his email address. We'll email. Congrats, Ethan. Expect an email. You won the car. Give us a call. Ethan, we just sent you an email. If you don't call us in the next 17 minutes, Mikey gets the car. Oh, it sits on there. How handy is that?
Dang.
That looks good. What the heck was that?
Did we get a Chihuahua?
When did we get a Chihuahua?
Not saying, I will not confirm nor will I deny that had anything to do with the back bumper, the previous bumper. But, say if I did.
Will I also not confirm or deny that I bent that bumper? Actually, I will. I'll confirm that I did not. I was not the one who did that to the bumper.
I will also confirm that I did not bend that bumper. Anyways, if somebody had a hand in this, you wouldn't have these new bumpers, so I'm just gonna say.
He sent us his phone number. It's one number different because I typed it in wrong the first time. Yeah, my bad. I guess we'll give him the El Camino.
Hello?
Hey, Ethan, this is Matt.
No way.
What's up, dude?
No way.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you're into El Caminos or not, but I got one with your name on it.
Oh my gosh.
Are you down?
Dude, I never win anything.
Well, you won this. So, yeah, man, we're going to send you the raddest El Camino the world has ever seen.
Holy crap.
Are you drunk right now, Ethan?
No, man, I've lost my voice. I've been working on my house the past few days and I've lost my voice.
Well, you know, this El Camino is going to be great for that kind of stuff. You could take it to, you know, Lowe's, Home Depot, load it up with wood, and come back and work on your house more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, man. We're gonna get all your info. We'll chat later and send you this El Camino. Does that sound good?
All right, man. Sounds great.
All right, dude. Congrats.
All right. Thanks, man.
Later, dude.
All right. Bye-bye.
He's just so giggly. All right, I gotta go tell Mikey it's not his. Well, they got the P pump in, all hooked up, and then the battery's totally dead and sulfated because it's been sitting here for 6 months doing nothing. So, need a new battery.
That's what every single car, I swear, everything we work on, it could be brand new off the showroom floor. It comes to the shop, dead battery.
Dead.
So we're kind of used to it.
Yeah.
We're a little sad.
Maybe y'all should work on electrical better.
Yeah.
No big deal that it was Brandon's fault.
Yeah.
Brandon did this, but it looks good.
Yeah. We look complete.
All right, we'll go get a battery. I got the battery charged. Thought it was sulfated, but I messed with it a lot. We got her going. We are gonna try to start this bad boy up because she is the baddest. Cuda. We got a primary lines. There'll be no fuel in those lines. It hasn't ran in a long time. She's alive. That's why we're getting rid of the 12 valve. Just idling, freaking, just smokes. Can't even do anything without just smoke coming out of it. Because we have this thing turned up so much, big turbos, and just dumping fuel. It makes good power, it's fun to drive, but man, she's a mess. We want to put a 6.7 in there so that if we want to go do some fun stuff and have lots of power, we can turn it up. It's all computer controlled. So you can turn it up and do that because that's how you get more power, dumping tons of fuel like that. But if I just want to go drive it down Main Street on a Sunday morning, I can turn it to something nice and comfy and not annoy everyone with my freight train. Had to open some doors. How's she looking?
Looking good, man, so far.
Sweet.
So far, so good. Fired up.
Sounded good.
Yeah, man.
Hey, there you guys are. Come check it out. We got all the wiring done on the F350, bumpers and lights, and it looks insane. amazed. Why are these lights on? What is that? Why is there smoke everywhere? Why is there a fire? Did we hook up the wires backwards again? Oh, it's so bright. Mike, Mike has a smoke machine. You turn the lights off for this? Hold on, let me get the lights back on. So, check her out. She's beautiful. Freaking love amber lights. So good. And what's cool, check this out. Go get a side view. Watch this. When you unlock it, it lights up the back lights in these front ones, and they match the cab lights, the mirror lights, the little accent, turn signal lights. So it's pretty sweet. That's what it'll look like when it's just driving around town during the day too. It'll have all of those little accent lights lit up when I'm not using any of my big lights. I can turn them all on for you. Check this out. So that is just the headlights. These are, yeah, so that's not brights. Those are dims with the fog lights on. These are their Squadron SAE fog lights. 2,420 lumens, which is a 50% increase over previous models. And there's two of them, so that's 4,840 lumens with the math that I just did. And they're supposed to have really good vertical cutoff, so you can drive around with these things during the day. They're all DOT approved, which is cool. So these can stay on all the time. These things have the backlight. This is the LP6 Pros. They have a backlight, like you can see those on. Then they have a low beam and a high beam. Right now we only have the high beams hooked up, so you would not drive with high beams on because it'll blast light at everybody. Those things are 11,225 lumens each for a total of 33,675 lumens. When you add them all together, there's 38,515 lumens of new light added to the front end of this truck, which I'm freaking pumped about. Let me turn those on for you. I got those on an auxiliary switch right there. Freaking bright. You can't really tell in the daytime, but they are very bright. And then we got the backs on as well. Back bumper on. Golly, we got this thing really dirty, and you know, it is what it is. It's a bumper on a truck. You can see our lights in here, Squadron Pros in white in the back, and we got all of our hardware put back in. So our backup sensors, our license plate light, our plugs, everything's wired up, good to go. And the best part about it, when you open it up, now it doesn't hit the bumper like it did before when it was bulged up. So freaking good to go. You got spots for tow hooks on here. Freaking love it. I will link in the description to the bumpers and the lights because ADD and Baja Designs helped us out a ton to make this freaking truck awesome. This was my idea. I went to them and I told them what I wanted. And I thought about putting a winch on this thing, and I was like, I don't really need it. We don't use it that much. This is the truck I'm driving the most daily right now. We got a little winch we can plug into the rear receiver hitch if we need it. So I was like, I want more lights. I want to be able to drive around and see everything. So we got it. So thanks for watching a little bit different episode where we're working in the shop, back to the resort very shortly. I promise. Thanks for watching. I love you. I'll see you next time. I'm on fire! Oh.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mayor.